Okay, he's asking what's the role of a guitar solo in a thrash metal song. You talked something a bit about that in a documentary, and he's asking what's your view on this under the look of a new record, for example.
Rob? Well, I mean, guitar solo is kind of well, let's see, shredding. Yeah, you know, there's guitar solos on the new album, and they're back, and you know, for me, guitar solos were always a sort of a slight diversion from what's going on in the rest of the song. Maybe to make the song better, maybe to make the song worse. I don't know. It's for you guys to figure out. But you know, it's just another aspect to the song. Sometimes the song needs an instrumental break, sometimes it doesn't. And I'm just here to fill that void.
I've done some solos too, by the way, and I think what Kirk said is, yeah, the role of the solo is to speak. The guitar is speaking. It has its own lyrics. It's saying what it needs to say. It's taking the music another step and putting it in your face, I think. And for me, most of the solo things I do are lots of melody, harmonies, things, and that's kind of my part. Kirk plays a lot of the fast and amazing stuff that I can't even amaze. What's the? Is it Judas? It's the one that my favorite solo.
Okay, answer first. Primero voy a responder lo que dijo Kirk. Dice que el solo pues básicamente es como esa parte en la cual corres y traqueteas en la canción, ¿no? O sea, lo que se llama shredding en inglés, que son los guitarristas muy virtuosos, que es el estilo más de Kirk, la velocidad y todo eso.
I think practical. I would love to give you an answer that was, you know, we are so excited to be here and it's going to be great tonight, but it's the booking agent in London tells us whether we start in Porto Alegre or whether we start in Lima or whether we start in Buenos Aires. It's about availability of the stadiums, and it's about just how to kind of route it. It's called, the English word is routing, connect the dots. So here we are in Lima tonight. We're fired up. We haven't played for about 6 weeks. But I can't tell you that there's a cosmic reason that we're here first. We're just happy to be here.
¿Y qué están preparando para esta noche?
Okay, if it's true that you finished your set list just a couple of hours before the show, and why did you do that, and what you have in reserve for this night?
It's usually a couple hours would be that's early. Most nights it's sometime in the last half hour. It's mostly down to the mood. We try to for burping. It's mostly down to
hello, testing 1 2.
It's mostly down to the mood. We try to always gear the set list to kind of what the mood is of the day instead of having some prefabricated set list that is void of any kind of daily or current emotions or moods. And then also, when we play places where we've played a lot, like certain places in Europe and so on, we try to vary the set list as much as we can. So we always give the fans a different experience, so they see and hear different songs. One plus about having never played in Lima is that we don't have to think about what songs we play here when we were here last. It's an open palette, as we say tonight. So we'll figure that out in the next couple hours. But the one thing about Metallica shows with set lists is they usually cover all bases. Early stuff, middle stuff, Death Magnetic, cover songs, some instrumental bits. Always try to kind of do a well dynamic show and a varied set list.
Pues depende mucho del ánimo del que están, del estado o del humor que tienen en ese instante. la idea es poder recorrer un poquito diferentes etapas o diferentes bases. Y lo bueno de tocar aquí en Lima es que no van a estar pensando en si van a tocar algo que ya tocaron antes. Porque por ser la primera vez, pues es una oportunidad completamente nueva. Pero no responde a nada más allá de que son una banda espontánea y pues eso, ¿no? How do you feel by having touched the lives of so many fans in your whole career span through all the years? So many people.
Lucky.
Oh, very fortunate. And it's pretty ironic because me as a child I was very quiet and didn't really like people, didn't want to talk to anyone. So the way that I've communicated to people with the band is through music and some press conferences. But through the music was the way that it was meant to be. And we feel very good that we have been able to touch a lot of different people and different cultures from all over the world. And the music has no boundaries, really, without getting political, without getting into things that divide people. Coming from human emotion, you can't be wrong.